Yeah,
on.
we can hear
He's
it.
here.
Hey!
Hey. It's our good friend Stu. He's cutting out now. Oh, there he is. He's here. Wait a second, dude. Colmar's playing. Dude, Colmar's playing Bowser.
As here as I possibly can be.
Yeah, man, you're in it. We're seeing something pretty unusual here. We've seen Vivi's Terry before. I mean, I've seen this at DNA before, but I didn't know Colmar had a Bowser because I've only ever seen this guy play Pac-Man. Yeah.
Wi-Fi Bowser, that is something to behold for sure.
Yeah, that's a dude. All right.
Wi-Fi Bowser and Wi-Fi Pac-Man.
Yeah,
This guy's terrifying.
Yeah, no, that first week of Wi-Fi training was that was a time, for sure. And now Colmar gonna look to keep advantage here. And Vivi will not make it back to the ledge, overshoots the ledge, and Colmar makes him pay for it with his first stock.
Yeah, it's kind of a rough go for Terry because especially in those higher percents, you kind of have to get back. So, oh no, this could be bad.
Oh my gosh, missing on the power dunk. Colmar using. I think that was a tough guy coming into effect, or if he just missed. But either way, it will be Vivi eventually cleaning up that first stock.
I know that SCI does heavily affect if power dunk connects or not, so it could have just been Bowser just falling out of it. So
Makes sense.
Yeah, the thing about like Terry's kit is there are very reliable options like jab jab power dunk, but yeah, it is very SDI dependent. Like it's possible to escape that move both at high and low percents, and then you kind of have to guess if you're Terry because you can slightly angle it forward or back.
oh, but here comes the fun time. Oh, but there it goes immediately. Not having to mess around with Terry in go mode.
You promised me fun.
Yeah. Are you not entertained?
That went from fun and games to fun and lames pretty quick, man.
Oh, Jesus Christ. You know, I could definitely see why Colmar would want to go Bowser against Terry. Like this, I think Bowser just really exploits all the bad parts about what makes Terry, like, not great getting off the ledge. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Bowser's a big body because that kills most other characters on that platform, especially at this high a percent. But that's going to hurt a little bit if you're Vivi because now you really got to work for it.
Yeah, and that dash attack still not killing. That is one of Terry's like better killing tools at high percent.
Well, he is going to have Go Meter pretty soon, and that is a way to turn around the game for sure because you can kill at earlier percents even against Bowser, but he's still looking at the second stock here. I don't think he's going to get the chance because he's dead.
That meter only works when you're in advantage, and he never got it back. Colmar dominating the stage and eventually taking that game #1. And yeah, I can see Maverick Hunter obviously not watching right now since he hates cheese and everything, but I don't know. It is kind of impressive to see just how much Colmar can abuse the mechanics of Bowser against a character like Terry, who, yeah, obviously you don't want to get into a fist fight with him, but when they're in disadvantage, it's a pretty bad time.
Oh,
yeah,
God.
no, it's definitely not a good time. So, you know, let's see what adjustments Vivi can make. Looks like he's staying with Terry.
Yeah, I don't think Terry was a problem. He was actually playing pretty well. I think what boiled down was just not being able to take that second stock. And it's sort of, you know, you start to see one option not work, and then you go to another option, and that doesn't work. And then before you know it, like, you're down, like, an entire stock.
It was an execution thing. I don't think it's unfair to say that.
Oh, Lord.
Ooh.
That was aggressive.
Yeah.
In the words of my good friend Lord Sturm, getting sent to the drink on that first stock.
Nice one.
Thanks, I stole it from somebody else.
Yeah, is that from is that a commentary reference somehow, or? I don't know how much golf you watch. I'm not a whole lot as of late. I can say that.
Taparoo.
All right, great.
Oh, my God.
Yeah,
Now
good
I'm
choice
trying to
using
think
the
what I
input
could do more
recovery
focus
there.
on that.
Alright, so this is looking much better for Vivi on the second game than the first time. Should kill him. No, if he hit the platform, that definitely would have been curtains.
Yeah, not quite enough on the flying slam there, but staying alive at 158%. That means Vivi maintains the meter, mashes out of the grab, and
Yeah,
Colmar could be made to pay for it.
Ooh, almost a fantastic read.
Just inches away.
There we go. Oh, no, Annie, are you okay? It's not coming out.
That looked like, yeah, it looked like that was a little bit of a misinput there for him because it looked like that's what he wanted, which is such a good ledge option. It covers roll, covers get up. You can't really jump around it. Just thing is, sometimes you misinput it, especially on Wi-Fi.
Yeah, the power geyser is not enough on that situation. So
still in good position here. Really in a, and well, I mean, we saw Bowser live till about 200 earlier this set, but I mean, he can also die right now.
yeah, he definitely has to be careful.
You know, that's a lot of true input heavy burning knuckles that he's doing. I mean, you can tell with the green flash and everything, but I mean, you can't be efficient for that. You're conditioning him to respond exactly to that, and with that being a very reliable move, like you're not getting Buster Wolf for another few percentage points. Just as I say that, he gets go meter, but he knows to look for it now, and that makes it perhaps a little troubling. But Buster Wolf, there's not a whole lot you can do about that.
Yeah, Bowser, are you okay? Asks you know, the man from Fatal Fury. So Vivi finds himself in pretty good position right now, but again, Colmar, knowing that it's, you know, he does have the tools to edgeguard Terry relatively easily.
Yeah, I mean, that recovery notoriously goes above ledge, and Bowser's options right at ledge, that F-tilt is really just enough to do it, but there's a lot of ways he could clip Terry, and Terry, if he's getting clipped, he's not coming back.
Yes, sir.
Ooh, just hit on the grab there.
Yeah, and he still has a go meter on hack here. Ooh, yep, in the platform with the flying slam. That will be curtains for that second stock for Vivi.
And nothing necessarily wrong with anything that Colmar is doing. I do think that Vivi, that he benefited off of Vivi's, well, frankly, the lack of execution that we saw in game number 1. And you diagnosed it correctly, Koopa. It was not a matter of Terry struggling with this matchup necessarily, just was not hitting the proper shots at the proper times. Now that problem seems to have been rectified. However, flying slam on the platform, will he be made to pay for it here?
No, sir. Now
yet,
we're back
anyways.
in a close situation here. I mean, I think everyone knows what Vivi's kind of fishing for right now.
Yeah, we've seen it several times already, and it is a good option, but you got to be careful with it because Colmar definitely expecting it, and that should do it right there.
Yeah.
Colmar wow, that was closer than I
Colmar
thought it
was
would be.
not jumping for anything on that. He was not going to get caught by that power geyser, and Vivi just a little too late, and that's going to do it.
So is that a qualifier or is that to get?
No,
into
that
top
was top 8 to get into top 8.
Oh wow, okay. So